How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Tokyo Game Show sale that runs through October 8th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $3.99, Unrailed is a frantic online and couch co-op construction game where up to 4 players work together to lay train tracks across endless procedurally generated worlds before the locomotive goes off course. You'll chop trees, mine resources, and build tracks while upgrading wagons, managing limited supplies, and contending with dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and unpredictable inhabitants that complicate your teamwork. With modes like Endless, Quick Play, and Versus, plus distinct biomes, unlockable characters, and a replay system, it delivers chaotic fun and replayability for groups who thrive on coordination under pressure. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $3.74, Darkestville Castle is a comedy point-and-click adventure game where you play as Sid, a mischievous demon who thrives on chaos until his antics are disrupted by bumbling heroes and demon hunters. You'll explore hand-drawn environments filled with eccentric townsfolk, solve a variety of tricky puzzles that mix clever design with absurd humor, and uncover a witty narrative packed with gags, sarcasm, and nods to classic adventure games. With award-winning storytelling, a bizarre but memorable cast of characters, and a darkly comedic tone inspired by Tim Burton and LucasArts classics, it's a short but charming experience for fans of quirky humor. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $1.59, Radical Rabbit Stew is a quirky, fast-paced action arcade puzzler where you wield an oversized spoon to whack mischievous rabbits into saucepans while rescuing kidnapped space chefs from their fluffy captors. Its quick pick-up-and-play design combines frantic arcade combat with clever puzzle mechanics, challenging you to think on your feet as you bash bunnies across grid-like arenas, avoid tricky hazards, and uncover creative ways to outsmart each stage. Juicy pixel art visuals, hair-raising boss encounters, and a sizzling retro-inspired soundtrack keep the energy high, while bite-sized levels make it easy to jump in for short or long play sessions. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 7 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Blaster Master Zero is a retro-inspired 8-bit style 2D action-adventure that reimagines the 1988 Sunsoft classic with modern refinements, expanded exploration, and brand new areas, bosses, and sub-weapons. You'll pilot the battle tank Sophia 3 across sprawling side-view maps, blasting through mutants and unlocking upgrades that expand your traversal and combat abilities, while diving into dungeons as Jason in top-down mode to clear rooms of enemies and uncover secrets. Every boss fight rewards new powers, items, and abilities that reshape how you approach both Jason's on-foot missions and Sophia's tank exploration, creating a constant sense of progression and discovery. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Blaster Master Zero 2 is a hybrid side-scrolling and top-down action-adventure that continues Jason and Eve's story after Earth's mutant threat is defeated, as they journey into space aboard Gaia Sophia to seek a cure for Eve's infection. The Gaia system converts damage and impact into energy, encouraging creative traversal across diverse planets, while Jason's blast counter lets him unleash timed, devastating counterattacks that turn top-down encounters into fast, tactical, and thrilling skirmishes. Along the way, you'll meet new allies, support droids, and formidable enemies that influence combat and story outcomes. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2.99, Edna and Harvey The Breakout Anniversary Edition is a quirky, narrative-driven adventure where you guide Edna and her talking plush bunny Harvey as they escape a mysterious sanatorium, uncover secrets of her erased past, and outsmart the eccentric Dr. Marcel. Explore bizarre locations, interact with oddball inmates like a man in a bee costume and pseudo-Siamese twins, and solve clever puzzles that challenge your wit and timing. This remastered edition features high-resolution visuals, modernized controls, and a polished interface, blending classical point-and-click charm with smoother, more immersive gameplay. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 4 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Arcade Spirits is a delightful visual novel romantic comedy set in an alternate 20XX where the 1983 video game crash never happened and arcades remain the ultimate social hub. You take on the role of a newly hired Funplex staff member, navigating quirky coworkers, eccentric customers, in arcade adventures while forming friendships, rivalries, and potential romances, with choices that shape both your character's career and relationships, as well as the overall fate of the Funplex, leading to branching storylines and multiple endings to explore. Witty dialogue, humorous scenarios, and heartfelt moments bring this vibrant arcade world to life, making every visit unique and memorable. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 16 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Deep Sky Derelicts Definitive Edition is a sci-fi turn-based roguelike RPG where you play as a stateless outcast scraping by on abandoned alien stations and ships, seeking a fabled derelict vessel rumored to grant citizenship and a better life. You'll assemble and customize a team of scavengers, engage in strategic card-based combat, explore procedurally generated environments, and make choices that affect your survival and progression across a grim, dystopian universe. This edition combines the base game with the new Prospects and Station Life DLCs, adding new areas, mechanics, and content for enhanced replayability and tactical depth. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Freedom Finger is a music-driven, side-scrolling shooter where you blast through 40 over-the-top, cartoonish levels filled with frantic action and chaos. Featuring a fully voiced story mode with Nolan North, John DiMaggio, Sam Riegel, and Eric Bauza, the game blends a satirical narrative exploring topics like communism, U.S. foreign policy, sriracha sauce, and crafting in video games with rhythm-driven combat. A diverse soundtrack mixes original tracks by Aesop Rock with licensed music from Red Fang, Metz, Power Trip, and more, while adjustable difficulty settings let you relax with the story or crank up the challenge for intense, butt-blasting action. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Kamiko is a fast-paced arcade action game inspired by Japanese Shinto beliefs, where you take on the role of priestesses called Kamiko to battle demons, solve intricate puzzles, and navigate increasingly complex stages. Each level is filled with magically sealed torii gates that must be broken to reach powerful bosses, combining strategic puzzle solving with frantic combat, precise timing, and clever enemy encounters. Its minimalist yet vibrant visuals, energetic soundtrack, and intuitive controls make it easy to jump in, while the escalating difficulty, hidden secrets, and layered stage design keep every level engaging, challenging, and rewarding. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $3.19, Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments is a narrative-driven detective adventure where you step into the shoes of the world's greatest detective to solve 6 thrilling cases, from murders and spectacular thefts to missing persons and mysterious investigations. Use Sherlock's 14 extraordinary detective skills to interrogate suspects, gather clues, and follow multiple avenues of inquiry, deciding not only who is guilty but also how justice will be served. Your choices carry weight, affecting your reputation and triggering far-reaching consequences as you balance moral decisions with the letter of the law, crafting a uniquely personal investigation experience. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3.74, SuperEpic The Entertainment War is a quirky, fast-paced action-adventure where you play as a rebellious raccoon mounted on a loyal llama steed, fighting to save video games from the dystopian grip of Regnant Corp, a company enslaving society with addictive free games. Explore a surreal, castle-like office brimming with enemies, traps, hidden secrets, and greedy corporate pigs, combining combat, platforming, and clever puzzle solving to overcome a variety of challenges. Uncover the twisted conspiracy, liberate the gaming world, and enjoy a satirical, over-the-top commentary on corporate greed, media control, and the love of gaming culture. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Gunlord X is a retro-inspired 2D action platformer where you blast through 11 sprawling stages packed with nasty creatures, colossal bosses, and hidden secrets, all set to a pumping, adrenaline-fueled soundtrack. Explore vast caverns, treacherous landscapes, and labyrinthine arenas while mastering a variety of weapons and perfecting your platforming skills with fully customizable controls that enhance every jump, dash, and shoot. This definitive version adds new features, updates, and refined gameplay mechanics, elevating the classic experience for both returning fans and newcomers to the series. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Tools Up is a chaotic, over-the-top couch co-op renovation game where you and up to 3 friends tackle wild home improvement projects in absurd, obstacle-filled apartments. Paint walls, tear down wallpaper, and follow blueprints while dodging spilled paint, pools of lava, and other hazards, all under a ticking clock that tests your teamwork, communication, and reflexes to the max. Complete tasks to unlock progressively challenging levels, chase delivery men, and earn stars for speed and precision, while simple controls and a playful party mode keep the action fast-paced, hilarious, and endlessly replayable for short or long sessions. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Unrailed, Edna and Harvey the Breakout, and Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.